Hey there, welcome back to the Sea Power missions from the new update. This one is Mythic Guardian. Now, what exactly are we guarding? The Xisha Islands. We have a couple of Vietnamese task groups which are very interested in taking these islands for themselves, which we cannot accept. This means that a couple of our forces, which are not ideally placed in this scenario, are going to have to take on the VPN and their Soviet allies. Because the Admiral Senyavin SAG, Surface Action Group, is potentially out there and is likely to support the Vietnamese, as they are allied. So this means that the Admiral Senyavin, a light cruiser, and at least one air defense destroyer of the cannon or Cashin type. Destruction of this force, if it approaches Xisha Islands, is absolutely required for victory. Okay. Thankfully, I do have access to an airbase, but it is pretty far away, which means any airbase or any reinforcements will have to fly very long. With hostilities underway on land and sea, our isolated outpost in the Paracels has come under attack. At least one convoy landing ship must survive. Wait, aren't we... Oh, sorry, this is the reinforcement group. We're trying to get these guys over. I was wondering, what the hell? You want me to not sink these? Over here, we have their landing ships. Not particularly defended, but of course, this is just the first ship. We also have a submarine over here. This is somewhat old, of a type 033 with the U1 torpedo. You better be directly in the path of the enemy because it has a 2-mile range and it has no seeker whatsoever. It's a dumbfire torpedo. So I'm going to keep this ship over here, or sorry, this sub over here just as a listening platform. Now, let's see what other assets I get gifted. Because there's not that much around. And it's fairly old. Over here we have the Ying Tan, which is just armed with a couple of surface-to-air missiles, and the rest is guns and anti-submarine warfare. Over here we have a Z8, which is capable of going after things with fin-folding aerial rockets. Okay, you're a fishing boat, considered neutral. Over here we have the Crescent Group Force, which is the 287, the 322, and the 321. Yeah, this is 37mm gunboat. And the 287 has some slightly better firepower in the form of the 57s. It's a corvette capable of doing 31 knots. The reinforcement group is escorted by the Kunming, as well as the 333, which is another, what, corvette? It's a minesweeper. Okay. Desperate times, I guess. Then we have the South Seas Attack Force, which carries the Safflower ASM, so anti-ship missile, with a range of 43 miles, which is actually not bad. And we have the Changsha, which carries something similar. So we got 12 anti-ship missiles. The problem with this force is it has no surface-to-air missiles. Maybe the combat air patrol here is going to be able to do something about that. I want to tackle that Tu-95 and blind the enemy. Over here we know there is an LSM. And something else. And we gotta keep the Crescent Group going here. I suppose that's the convoy destination for them, which will take them about 2 hours to get to. Is this the fastest your boat will go in this weather? Probably. I mean, yeah. It's probably not going to be a very pleasant ride for them. I really hope there aren't any submarines, because my current anti-submarine warfare is lackluster. And even that is probably pushing it. Now we got a ship coming in here with a head net sensor. I don't know exactly what that is. We'll have to be careful. These things with their rocket pods are going to be fun. I don't exactly know where they came from. I guess the islands. Because there's no other base. 7010 is another LSM. You're not sending in these things unescorted, are you? No, you are not. You are definitely not. Okay. What are we going to do? Because I can possibly take these things out. They got twin 40mm with a range of 2.5 miles. I have a range of 2.2 though. I want you to go over here. Head full. Yeah, it's a Barnahat class. Visual ID. Please tell me what you are. Fishing boat. Okay. Would you like to tell me what you are? Nah, sadly not. Okay. I can easily take up the LSMs here. The Yangchan, as a frigate, and equipped with this, might have the range and the firepower to deal with this group alone. The real fun begins when the next group is going to arrive, wherever the hell that's going to come from. So that, I think, is going to be the part where the Z8 might come in. I first want to make sure I can use this to gather as much intel as possible, because that right now is far more valuable. You guys, do better. And let's really seriously hope that the Vietnamese haven't scored any submarines somehow, because I don't know what to do against those. I mean, yeah, I do know what to do about them. I have the RBU at a range of half a mile. But I first need to detect them with a pretty awful sonar array, which goes out to 6 kilometers, so less than 3 miles. No, slightly more than 3 miles. Passive and even less with active. The challenge has begun. The submarine might be old, the Changcheng over here, but the ESM mast is still very, very useful to try and give me information. Accidentally, though, I activated the radar mast. So I might have just incurred the ire of this ship here, which is doing 296. Yeah. I think they're looking to investigate the position of the Changcheng here. And I wouldn't fault them for it, because I really should have activated the radar mast when I was actually trying to use the ESM mast. Let's go upscope. Let's see if we can visually identify them. Ah, hello. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. No. Bad. Bad boat. Go away. Okay, so you're a merchant. You're using some form of a radar. Any type of surface search could just be a merchant. Can you talk to them yet? No. And that one? No. Why is there a lonely, lonely Krivac out here? It's a Soviet Krivac, that is. It's not that lonely, huh? That's it. Oh, that's the, yeah. That's the Barnahat class. Now, I got a range of a whole 2 miles with a torpedo, dumbfire torpedo. So, if they continue on their course, I can't hit them. Lovely. That means we're going to have to try and reposition this submarine. And we need to worry about the Krivac. I'm actually of a mind to try and treat the Krivac to a mouthful of torpedoes. Because I know they like that. How many can I shoot? I have a total of 14. I got loads of torpedo tubes. Yeah, we got 6 tubes. I'm seeing 8. 2 more on the stern. Alright. At the very least, we're going to turn around. Your cruising speed is 16 knots, which means you'll be right around there in half an hour. Okay. I can be moving at 5 knots, so I'm going to have traveled 2.5 miles in half an hour. No, that lines up. So I can actually intercept this guy. That's good. Now, I have considered using the Yangchan to go after these contacts with SAMs, but I don't know if there's anything else trying to shoot me. Case in point. Something was pointing at me with an air missile, a surface-to-air missile. I'm not sure exactly who that was. But that was a radar warning receiver that just went off. Dangerous stuff. Okay, what about the guns? Because we got a couple of those 100 mils, and I think I have range. Yeah. I had 1/3. I'm not sure if this actually works or not. But somebody pointed out, hey, you're going really fast. And ships that travel slower seem to have better accuracy. So, yeah, let's go slow. And let's see if we can get some better accuracy out of this ship. It seems to have almost no freeboard. Sea state isn't great, sure, but this? Who's a hostile warship? 7011. Ah! So you are the Senyavin. Escorted by another ship. Okay. In the meanwhile, we have finally caught up. So we're going to go formation orders. I want to go with individual. We're going to shoot up the 295. Be bloody careful about that, because that thing will shoot back. And I'm not in the mind to go rescue you. Mostly because I don't have an airbase and I just can't. This thing, with that tail gunner, has caused, well, not in this mission, but in other missions, issues. Let's put it like that. It's caused some issues. Own speed, 700 knots. Their speed, 400 knots. So we're easily catching up to it. There it is. Come up behind it. Ah, well done. We've hit one of the LSMs, the landing ships. 3.4 miles. 3.1. What's your AA? What's your cannon range? 1.4. There we go. Missile away. The chaff didn't decoy the missile. I just don't know if it has enough range. Or if it's going to run out. That's exactly my problem. Alright. New plan. Because I think they might do this again. Formation orders, control mode, follow the leader. Shoot. Guns, guns, guns. Get it done. Now, we've hit one of these things. That's good. That's going to slow them down. On paper. In practice, not so much. Range on the 37mm is only 2 miles, so it's got to come down to these things, but they're reloading for the next about 60 seconds. In the meanwhile, these guys are still thundering in, but they're not that likely to get anything done. I think my prioritization for targets is wrong. I had 1/3. I need you to come over here, and your target is going to be this thing, because this will shoot back. Really? See, that's the deadly, deadly, deadly tail gunner that this thing carries. And he too is dead, but so is that thing. Alright, over here. I didn't invite any MiG-21s to come in. As I recall. Weapons free. Get rid of those aircraft. They're not trying to target the surface ships, though. That's good. Pew, pew. Not very effective. Oh, actually. Goodbye. That's one less to worry about. Oh, they're going for the reinforcement group. No. No, 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 no. What's the range? 14.5 miles. This thing is speeding away at 600 knots. You don't have a whole lot of time. Okay, we're engaging 7003. Denied. That's your new target. And I need you to do that at 1/3. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but let's try. Well, we hit the LSM again. 03. Isn't this thing just supposed to melt the moment it gets hit by a 100mm shell? Are these things supposedly that well armored? I don't know. I would find it surprising if it was. You. Turn your radar on. Because this thing is not your friend. I want this whole formation to go active. Formation, sensor orders, air search. Make it very, very difficult for them to get in. Because if this manages to drop a bomb, I'm done. Or at least I'm gonna have a serious issue. Here it comes. Come on, get the Spog involved for all. Sorry, the SPG involved for all. Okay, you got it! With a 57mm gun. Well done. Okay. We're still in the game. This thing has not been hit. You're reloading? You're reloading. Alright. Down to the submarine. Salvo for target this ship. Let's see if the old girl still has it. The beauty of it is, I don't need to guide any of these things, so I just throw them out and reload them. Ideally quickly. Only 10-minute reload. That's impressive. That's better than an American submarine. To be fair, they launch bigger torpedoes. Maybe that makes a difference. Anyway, this Krivac has suddenly decided not to chase me anymore. Curious. Okay. So you're a cash-in. Whatever that is, it's not my friend either. Cash-in has surface to air. It doesn't have surface that much. It's going to shoot me with a gun. And it's potentially going to shoot me with this. So that's a problem. Okay, at least you're trying to get hit. Or rather, we're trying to get you hit. There's not much I can do about that. There's not a whole lot I can involvement I have here. So all we can do is see if these will hit. Yeah, we hit them. That is that Barnegat class. Good. Keep it up. Here's the other. Converted submarine tender turned frigate. And by the looks of it, these dumbfires might actually get some effect. Hit. The others are bypassing the target, which is why I sent it a spread of 4. Okay. Now that he's stationary, wait for him to be fully stationary. Good enough. Send one more. Finish them off. Oh, you did. Okay. That means I can now start relocating. I'm gonna intercept the Sverdlov. It's coming at 25 knots. Need to clear up the map here a little bit. Okay. So you are rushing in at 25 knots. That means in a half an hour you'll be there. The good news is, Sverdlov is purely gun cruiser and unable to detect me. So I can engage this thing fairly easily. And it's going to bypass me. So all I need to do is make sure that I get somewhere in the way. I don't even have to get very far. So you supposedly had been hit. As of right now, I'm not really seeing it yet. We've hit them again. You guys can only engage at 2.2, and I'm kind of waiting for this ship to get removed from the equation. Because I'm really concerned that they're going to blow this ship up. You with your 57 should have better range. 4 miles, wow. It's not great either. Before these guys get here, we'll be old and gray. That flank.
Track 7022 is classified.
Yeah, if I want them, if I want to rely on them, it's going to take me about 75 minutes to get them to the front line. And that's an awfully long time.
New surface contact detected.
Says a landing ship. Oh, shite. Okay. Time to use the anti-ship missiles, I guess. Shoot.
Engaging track 7022. Bulldog away. Track.
That seemed fast.
7022.
If that's hostile, I'm going to assume everything's hostile.
Hit track.
Oh, we've hit them again.
702.
Shoot.
Engaging track 7016.
Tube opening. Missile away.
Track.
Okay, that's the one escort ship that I got. The other one is going to also get involved.
1. Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
Because these boys are our absolute priority. So I want you gentlemen to try and continue on your course. And the Kunming is going to have to defend whatever is coming at us. This is, what was it again? I think a Chinese version of the sticks. I hope it's good enough. Multiple air. Not what I need. Not what I need. Ah! Damn Styx missiles and their chaff-eating abilities. And the other one too? Good lord, these missiles are atrocious. Okay, you got a 100mm gun. It's a gearing? Oh, at least this thing's course correcting. See, with that thing, I'm not so sure it's hostile. Oh yeah, it's shooting at me. Yeah, you're hostile. Engaging a gearing is going to be fun. Disband this formation. Actually, leave this formation. You also leave this formation. Because then I have a formation just with transports.
Turn to course. 120. Helm on. Turn to course. Hit track 70.
Yeah, they're done. They're done for. Okay. 100mm guns is what we'll be using today. These guys are aiming .41, which is going directly for my helicopter. No, thank you. Time to put those SAMs to the test.
Surface search on.
They already know where we're at. This thing has only taken a scratch, whereas I've already wasted about half my ammunition. Not great. Weapons free. These birds are coming in very fast. Go low. Is there any landmass or no? If that's all the landmass, then no. Come on. Yeah, they're definitely trying to get the helicopter. What the hell? He just vanished? Load the missile. Oh wait. Where's the other guy though? Because there were two of them. See? 2 tracks. Very fast turning guy. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna engage the other guy before he becomes a problem. This thing reloads fairly quickly. Have at it. Yep. Kill. MiG-21 gone. Where's the other guy at? Got it. Beautiful. Okay, can we use these against surface ships? Supposedly we can. Will that cause any serious damage? Jeez, those things are fast. 2300 knots? Weather observation at 10:30 shows heavy weather lifting. Air operations are now possible from Senya Air Base. Nice. We are now getting 8th Air Division and Planaf 5th Air Division. Due to combat losses and heavy missile use, only a few sorties are available. Hey, whatever you got available, I'll use. Because I got a gearing to clean up. What do we have available? The H6? Do we have Q5s? Q5 strikes, please.
Contact faded. Track 7020.
Send it. The H6. Oh, that's the bombing unit. American airbase, that's a bit curious. That's the bomber, the H6 Delta. Oh, abort. The I didn't know these things had missiles. That makes it far easier. Send it. Alright, is that gearing shooting at me yet? No. Oh, right, it's the downgunned version of the gearing. Because this thing only has Mark 33 3-inch guns. Out to 7 miles. That means that with my 100mm, I can outshoot it somewhat. But you might want to try and at least... What the hell? No!
Turn to course. Turn to course. 113.
Floor it.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
You're kind of a sacrificial unit. We also got these. With the anti-ship missiles. So I could try and shoot these guys in the back. I guess. But I think I might need these ships to intervene here. And there. So I can't quite use them. It's unfortunate, but so... Oh. The 322's been hit. Alright, fuck it. Floor it. We're going. We are going. Now, this scenario is probably going to take me another good half hour to finish. So, I'm going to do that in another video. Thank you for watching this part, and I'll see you soon for the second part of this encounter to defend our islands.